No, why would you ever think that?
Everything is perfect that you do.
Well, not yet. Pretty soon. So today we're going to talk about, Jennifer, pastas.
Yes, I see.
And comfort food as we head into November. And pastas are great, sometimes not.
We don't want to take pasta out of our diet,
Absolutely
Rose.
not.
No, so
Absolutely
you're just
not.
giving us the healthier...
Yeah, at all the restaurants, there's a healthier option, and you'd be shocked to see the difference in calories, fat, and sodium between one and the other. And they all taste great, so pick the healthier one.
When you come on the show, I am always shocked, Rose, what you tell me. But I can't wait for that segment. Choose it and lose it.
You got it.
Your book, but I have not seen it, so... Good job,
I've got to give you a signed copy, too.
You definitely will. Thank you so much. I know you talked about it, but now it is finally
here. Okay.
And the pasta is finally here.
Pasta.
We were talking off camera, and I said, love pasta, doesn't love me. I will not eat it for weeks on end, and then I will binge out and binge.
So we're going to do a little Nutrition 101 on carbs. First of all, you need carbs. You can have 6 to 7 grains or pastas or rice a day, but here's what a serving is. This is where we get confused. 1 slice of bread is 1 serving.
Okay.
Half a cup of rice, 3/4 a cup of cereal, 10 crackers. Okay, that's a serving, but here's our problem. We go into a restaurant for pasta, that's a typical serving. That's 6 servings right there when you should be getting this, which is about 2.
Okay.
So now let's take a look at pastas in restaurants and know why we're gaining weight. Okay, Boston pizza. This is Boston Smoky Mountain Spaghetti and Meatballs. Mouthful. All right, you're going to look like one big meatball if you keep eating this. That is 1,800 calories.
Whoa.
63 grams of fat. 3,000 milligrams of sodium without the garlic bread.
Without the garlic bread.
Without the garlic bread. They throw that in. Equivalent to, this blows my mind, 15 bruschettas. This is 2.5 orders from Jack Astor's.
I couldn't even eat this.
In terms of calories. This equals that.
But I could probably eat that.
All right. I can't even, my dome doesn't even cover this stuff today.
I know it does. I love the way that your domes don't cover the
I know.
meals.
All right, but instead, if you go to Boston Pizza and get the lasagna, now look at that's a better portion for you.
Yes, it is.
This comes in at 800 calories. If that's a dinner, that's not so bad. 22 grams of fat, 2,000 milligrams of sodium compared to 3,000 milligrams of sodium. That's the one. Less meat, less pasta. Okay, Kelsey's. So the minute you hear 4 cheese tortellini, 4 anything is a red flag. So you've got like a cream sauce, butter, oil, 4 cheeses, tortellini alone. You should be getting about 1/4 of that. This comes in at 1,400 calories. 80 grams of fat, and just to put it in perspective, Jennifer, 80 grams is all the fat you should have for your entire day.
Whoa.
2,500 milligrams of sodium, so you see the amount of salt put in. Equivalent, I love this, to Boston Pizza, 4 Hawaiian ham pineapple pizzas in terms of fat.
Yes.
Same as all of this.
And this would keep you filled the whole entire day.
But instead, look at the tomato sauce one. Spiced chicken rigatoni, 820 calories compared to 1,400. 31 grams of fat compared to 80 grams, which is really acceptable. 1,300 milligrams of sodium versus 2,500.
If it's not your birthday, choose this one.
Choose it and split these. I mean, but you can see you can have it. All right, let's go over to teriyaki experience. Very interesting. I learned this. This is yakisoba noodle.
That looks so healthy.
Okay.
Look at that.
And I want you to look at both of them, yakisoba and this is udon noodles. They both look identical.
Identical.
But I learned that yakisoba noodles are higher in fat, calorie, and sodium, so that this dish with a hot and spicy sauce comes in at, not bad, 850 calories. 25 grams of fat, 1,600 milligrams of sodium, equivalent in calories to 9 deep-fried egg rolls. Wow. But you can go for the udon noodles with a Pan-Asian sauce, 400 calories versus the 800. Look at the difference.
400 calories, that is fantastic.
9 grams of fat versus 25 grams of fat, and they look identical. So remember, the udon noodle, Pan-Asian sauce versus the yakisoba.
It's what I'm picking. It's what I'm choosing right over here.
Pizza Hut. Bacon, macaroni, and cheese, always a deadly combination. We know that.
It's a treat.
It's a treat. Cheddar cheese sauce, 1,200 calories, 62 grams of fat, 3,000 milligrams of sodium. Listen to the sodium. Equivalent to 12 chubby chickens.
Chubby chicken.
Chubby chicken strips at A&W's. Instead, this blew my mind. You could have a chicken fettuccine alfredo for 860 versus a 1,200. 34 grams of fat versus the 62. 2,000 milligrams of sodium versus almost 3,000.
And the taste, not that much difference,
no.
really.
Now, let's go home and see what we can do at home. And this is also going to amaze you. Pesto and linguine. Pesto's fantastic.
That's
but again,
very healthy.
The serving of pasta is a lot. Pesto is very high in calories and good, heart healthy fat, but it's oil, nuts, and cheese. This comes in at almost 1,000 calories without any protein, 55 grams of fat. Now, it's heart healthy fat, but equivalent in calories to 1 1/4 cups of a light margarine.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Instead, good old tomato sauce with the pasta, half the calories, 480 calories, 1.6 grams of fat versus 55 grams of fat.
Thank you, Rose Reisman. Where can people go to find out more?
On my website, rosereisman.com. This is all listed, so in case you want to check in again, please do.
And they can also follow you on Twitter.
Absolutely. Choose it and lose it.
At Rose Reisman. Thank you so much, Rose Reisman. Choose it and lose it. We're into you, Kev. Choose this one, Kev.